position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Scarlet Knights offense will start this game off with the football. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
oh, he's got some space. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players, physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Illinois! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Coffee. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Quickly down 14-0. They've taken a couple of punches. Let's see if they can get something going this time.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
After the misfire now on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Knowles. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Rutgers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. They'll go back to the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick strike complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not quite enough to move the sticks, and it's fourth down. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Gets the back moving. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, dude.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Give to the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cooks. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They want to throw it. Let's it fly. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Rutgers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He'll start this drive going to the air. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. All even up after that one, basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a gap. It's Coffee. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Got it behind the line. It's Knowles. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They go to the counter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Cooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. He's got him. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Power football with the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They're dealing with a second and long. That's reeled in. It's Cooks. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Safe completion on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Never a doubt. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cox. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. And he's still running after the move. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. Looking to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Illinois. not double the try total and go for 2? Snap in the shotgun. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Illinois, 33, Rutgers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They'll go back to work on offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Knowles. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Running back searching for a hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's going to run it. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And some room to work. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Rutgers, 28.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. Terms like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll start this drive firing. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Schultz. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed big house, but it's been close so far. They're up by just 1 over Minnesota. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A 1st and 10 for this offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the left. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Knowles. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Plucks it out of the air. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Offense facing 4th down.
On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This is exactly what we expected. Blow for blow, trading punches, just like 2 elite teams should.
Yep, and great players have to make great plays in big moments, right? Step up, break a tackle, do something spectacular, and that's what the young man just did.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. They'll give it to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Illinois right back to the line. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Did the work himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. He will have to unleash a howitzer to try to win the game from here. It's good! Reach for Marwood, and he gives him the W. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.